Welcome back. You're watching ESPN College Football presented by Chili's. Folks, this is the SEC on ESPN here at Razorback Stadium. One of the remaining perfect teams in the nation, Texas A&M, taking the field against the Razorbacks. To meet leather, and the time has finally arrived. Rodney Hill back deep. And it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 25. Well, that's saying a lot with the weather that we've experienced over the last few hours. Razorbacks find a crease on the left side of that offensive line. Nice run by Mike Washington, brought down by Dalton Brooks.
Renaissance man for this team, catching the football and running it, one of the best backs in the SEC.
Picked up 14, Green underneath to his tight end, Rohan Jones. Another transfer. He comes to them out of Montana State. We got a flag down to the field, though. Let's see if this play stands. Flag down at the 47-yard line of the Razorbacks.
Offense, number 83. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, 1st down.
It's going to go against the tight end, Green. Brown in motion to the top of your screen. And they keep it on the ground with Washington. Let's take a look at Chili's 3 impact players.
Well, it's on the Texas A&M side. Cassius Howell, one of the best edge rushers in the entire country. He's going to be an absolute force for this team, this Arkansas team, to deal with. Ruben Owens is going to get more carries with Le'Veon Moss's injury. And then Mike Washington, we've already seen how tough he is to tackle at 230 pounds. Arkansas is a big running football team. Washington and Taylor Green are the biggest parts of that.
They were in the game all last week against Tennessee. Green taking a shot down the sidelines. No flag, and now a late one thrown. Omega Blake was hand wrestling down the sidelines.
Number 4, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, includes an automatic 1st down.
That's going to go against Will Lee III.
You can see, I mean, it looked like Will Lee had that right arm. Yeah, you see the right arm of Omega Blake. Will Lee just holds it down.
The season is completing 63% of his passes. They keep it on the ground. Washington bursting through the seam. Washington pop clutch all the way down to the 9-yard line. There's your impact player. Got a good block from the center, Caden Kiltler. 48-yard gain on the play. Here he is again. Washington crushed at the 4-yard line. Picked up about 6 on the play.
It was almost 250.
On 2nd and goal, Washington with nowhere to go that time. Stopped up right at the line of scrimmage by Scooby Williams. Green, he can escape, throws it up for grabs and incomplete in the end zone. It'll be 4th and goal coming up. Good. 5 of 7 on the season. And knocks it through to cap a pretty impressive opening drive throughout the state of Arkansas. Scored a field goal on that 71-yard opening drive. Washington ran the ball 5 times for 71 yards. He had Razorbacks taking a little time to get lined up defensively. Reed completes the pass to Bethel Roman. Near side of the field, down to the 30-yard line, picked up 5. Hands it off on 2nd and 5. A gain of about 2 by Ruben Owens, brought down by Caleb Wooden. Remember,
you have to find Casey Concepcion, their go-to receiver.
Yeah, keep an eye on number 7. Reed tucks it under, escapes, and is brought down, but he picks up the 1st down. Sorey Jr. making the tackle on the play, but Marcel Reed ran for 5, which
it's hard to see exactly if
the runner was down with the ball a half-yard short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down.
I was going to say it's hard to see exactly how short, because I mean I could have argued from that angle that the nose of the ball was touching the 35-yard line.
I'm with you.
The line to gain.
And they'll pick it up. Ruben Owens the 2nd, who will get the bulk of the carries today in the absence of Moss. Morrow motions out of the backfield. Reed checks it down, complete underneath. Daniels with a nice move and a first down for the Aggies. 14-yard pickup by Amari Daniels. Resources down there. A&M on their opening drive of the football game, keeping it between the tackles this time. Amari Daniels picks up 4, brought down by Quincy Rhodes Jr.
A lot of bodies to the run game. That means man-to-man typically on the outside. At some point, A&M's going to challenge him down the field.
Offense number 4, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
Well, they got enough weapons to challenge them down the field.
But Marcel Reed has struggled hitting shots down the field.
Hands it off this time on the ground. Owens with another first down sprint for about 11 yards that time. And they move the sticks again. Craver in motion. Reed hits Craver, made a good move, eluded one tackler, forced out of bounds, close to the 20-yard line. They're going to spot it back at the 24. There was a missed tackle by the nickelback Jordan Young, and another first down for the Aggies on the gain of 16. Play clock at 10. They fake the jet sweep downfield and nobody home, incomplete. He was trying to find his back, Ruben Owens.
Got one safety in the middle of the field, and everybody else is down close to the line of scrimmage to stop the run.
On the play action downfield. Caught. Touchdown, Bethel Roman. Got in behind Kenai Walker. And the Aggies with a dime drop there. He's one of the reasons why this is just one of 10 remaining undefeated teams, partner.
Well, it's a phenomenal throw by Marcel Reed. Single coverage, Ashton Bethel Roman against Kenai Walker. And if you're going to play with all those numbers saying you're not going to run the football.
Glad we're actually getting this game in, albeit a couple hours late. Great response by the Aggies on that opening drive of the game for them. Remember, he had all 71 yards on their opening drive that resulted in a field goal. Picked up about 2 there. Great story, Mike Washington. I think we got something here. On second down, Green going to try and do it himself. Got to the edge and picks up a first down right around the 40-yard line.
The blocks at all 3 levels help spring that.
Green. There's a flag down, and Green is pushed out of bounds right around midfield at the 50, but this one's definitely going to come back.
Holding, offense number 76. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
That defensive line, they look to get him snaps, but he has not been a backup this year.
Nowhere to go up the middle that time for Mike Washington. Onyedem responsible for the loss of 4 as we go down to Quinn.
Is jonesing for energy.
I see what you did there, Q. Got to get the fuel timing just right. Pass complete just right at the 31-yard line. Caught by C.J. Brown.
Last 34 third down attempts.
Wow. Green. Complete. Near midfield, but a little bit short of the first down. Raylan Sharp needed 1 more yard. Interesting scenario here. Do you take a shot at going or not?
You go for it. You've got a 230-pound back in Mike.
Oh, they're going to throw it. Green under duress, incomplete, and the Aggies respond. Another third down stop. That's just the way that defense operates. Sanford and Radcliffe applying the pressure on Taylon Green. Marcel Reed to pass. Comes underneath at the 45 to Borkercher, his tight end. Brought down at the 39-yard line.
Your screen, you've got one-on-one coverage. Will they go there?
Going to keep it between the tackles. Ruben Owens, Sorey Jr. making the tackle for the Razorbacks. 2-yard gain. Now,
Chris Brazel from Tennessee, number 2. It's been a long time since they won in Tuscaloosa.
going to keep it on the ground with Owens, and Owens coming up about 2 yards shy of the first down
to stop the run.
Oh boy, they moved a little bit early. Somebody did. Wilson, the new defensive coordinator.
side. Defense number 95. Contact prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty results in first down.
Ian Jeffrard
Stayed there for about 10 seconds, absolutely selling it.
on the jet sweep. Concepcion all the way down to the 10-yard line. Got a good block on the outside from his tight end, Melon Orstrom.
Not only did he
10-yard gain on the previous play. First down on the draw, about a 3-yard gain that time by Reuben Owens. Bradley Shaw, middle linebacker, red zone. Aggies leading 7-3. Reed rolls out, pulls, incomplete, and a flag down. Intended for the tight end, Melon Orstrom.
Holding, defense number 13. The penalty's half the distance to the goal. It includes an automatic first down.
Yeah, I think they got the wrong number. I think it was
First and goal from the 3. Reed on the keeper, touchdown. Marcel Reed leaving defenders.
Reed game.
Put on 10 pounds of muscle during the offseason, but it hasn't slowed him down, Roddy. That last touchdown really quieting the crowd here at Razorback Stadium. And Arkansas will start off 1st and 10.
More covered, but Rohan Jones wide open down the seam.
Sure was. Of course, that was Coach Petrino, not Coach Elko. Talon Green takes out his do-it-yourself kit, picks up the first down. I tell you what, those strides eat up a lot of real estate. They talk about a long strider. This
Put him down.
from the 42. A yawning hole for Russell. Braylon Russell brought down at the 20-yard line. Marcus Ratcliffe saved the touchdown on the tackle. 21-yard gain.
Get a block there on the edge, but Damian Sanford overruns the hole.
Green, incomplete. No flag intended for C.J. Brown. Let's go back to that last run. 3 receivers out to the top of your screen. They keep it on the ground and nowhere to go that time for Braylon Russell. Might have picked up a yard on the play. DJ Hicks making the tackle, so it'll be 3rd down and long for the Razorbacks.
Rushers in the entire country.
He drops off in coverage. Pass complete inside the 5 to Blake, and it's 1st and goal. Green with a decisive toss for 15 yards. And we got a player shaken up there. Green wisely throws it out of bounds. Good pressure from Cassius Howell. Russell still back there. They fake the jet sweep. They had a little malfunction at the junction that time on the handoff. And Damian Sanford, who's been everywhere, made the tackle on the play. 3rd and goal. KJ Jackson going to throw it underneath and stopped immediately is C.J. Brown. He got rocked by Will Lee, who announced his return to the game right there in a big way. He limped. Starzyk knocks it through. But tangible and palpable concern.
I mean, Will Howell had done a nice job so far, but
Right.
it looks like they're struggling.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25. Let's check in with
For the Tigers, and it looks like they are going to have to, they're going to need to come back to get a win.
a little bit of a trap. Marcel Reed back to pass off the play fake, wide open at the 41. Caught and brought down at the 43 is Bethel Roman.
Memphis, Navy still in the running. Tulane cannot be considered out of it. South Florida as well.
A&M keeps it on the ground with Reuben Owens the second, picked up about 2 yards on the play. Cameron Ball making the tackle. Concepcion in motion, makes the catch or not. It hit the turf. Sold it pretty well. It'll be to the football game. On prolonged drives, Reed trying to keep this drive alive. They set up the screen underneath, complete, but short of the first down is Amari Daniels by that much. Looks like about half yard short. Maybe a little. Amari Daniels, the lone back. They're going to try and throw Reed into traffic, and they're going to blow it dead first. We got a flag.
There's no foul, fair, legal formation. Prior to the snap, timeout was called by Texas A&M. It's their first of the half.
Ooh, they might have seen trouble. Mike Elko. 4th and short. And they're going to pick it up and then some. Reuben Owens II doing the honors. Picked up 5 on the play. And they move the chains. Owens getting the bulk of the carries in the absence of Moss. Reed with a clean pocket. There's a flag down. Reed made a move but brought down nicely in the open field by Sori Jr.
Holding. Offense number 76. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
Sacks in the last 2 games for the big defensive end.
Reed going to throw it. Comes underneath in midfield, complete. And out to the 45 is Mario Craver. We're talking about Quincy Rhodes. Says he'll be his pay. Reed takes off, made a good move and lunges forward to the 33-yard line. Close to another first down, picked up 8.
And he's able to get close to the first down.
Morrow in the backfield gets the call. And Morrow with about a 3-yard gain. On the play action, Reed, back shoulder fade, complete, incomplete. Dropped at the last minute by Bussey. Had it and then let it go. But we have a flag down at the play nonetheless.
No, I think it was
that's a mouthpiece.
Mark. Yeah.
Not bad.
The yellow mouthpieces.
Talked about the weather earlier today. We had some hail. Haven't seen that in a while.
You don't get a lot of that in South Florida?
On those 84-degree days, nah. Reed hands it off to Morrow. They were trying to make Morrow a bigger part of the game plan. Got a flag down.
Delay a game. Defense number 7 for clapping. It's a disconcerting signal. The 5-yard penalty remains third down.
Reveille taking it all in.
Bradley Shaw is going to be right in the middle of your screen, and he's trying to check. He's looking left, can't get the attention. He's trying to get the attention of someone to his right and claps to try and get some kind of communication to him. But
Reed on the out, completed the 20 and stopped immediately is Concepcion. I want to go back to something. You said clapping.
As we learned, there are different ways to clap. Kirby Smart taught us that last week.
Reed underneath, nobody near him. Concepcion pushed out of bounds at about the 3. They'll actually spot it at the 2-yard line. First and goal for the Aggies.
5 on that Arkansas defense.
13th play of the drive. They hand it off to Owens. No signal. He stopped up short of the end zone.
There's a good call to uphold it.
Do it again. Reed. Room service. Touchdown. Borkature. Made it look easy. And the Aggies are 3 for 3, scoring touchdowns on all 3 possessions.
Time all year long, and they are having a tough time today keeping A&M out of the end zone.
21-6 on Borkachure's 2nd touchdown catch of the season, whose Razorbacks will get the football here in a moment after this kick. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 25. Green fires. That'll put a smile on his face. A little fun and run by Blake on the other end of that throw. And a first down for the Razorbacks. What do you make of it? From the 40. They hand it off to Mike Washington. Ran up the back of his own offensive lineman and no gain on the play. DJ Hicks making the tackle for the Aggies. So on the field in his absence. They come with a pressure. Green got him in. Complete at the 40. His tight end, Rohan Jones. 1st and 10.
Transfer from Montana State has been a big play receiver for this team this year.
Green moving around pretty well and tiptoes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. He'll lose about 4 on the play. Right now looking at a 2nd down and 11 for Arkansas. Steps up, going to try and run. And his knee looks pretty good. Green finds Pater. Touchdown Hogs. And we have a 1-possession football game, partner. Pretty much, you were saying they had to score there.
That was last week at Tennessee. Came up 1 score short, but they never quit, and it feels like that's going to continue this week. Will A&M opt to be a little conservative until they get that first down?
Reed to the short side of the field, complete to Mellon Orstrom. He was brought down almost immediately. Gain of and Reed is going to be brought down for a loss back at the 22. Xavier Sori Jr. was not fooled at all. A loss of 5 on the play. They've got to get to the 35 to get the first down. They run a little receiver screen underneath. Complete to Craver, but far short of the first down. 4th and about 6 to go. Standing at his own 26 for the Razorbacks. They came after it a little bit. Shanks fields it cleanly at the 30. And he's brought down right there where he caught it. A 41-yard punt, nothing on the return. Green out of the shotgun. Checks it down to the 35 to Mike Washington. Good to see Mike Washington back in the football game. We saw he was shaken up a moment ago. Picked up about 7.
And Taylor Green to make sure that there's somebody there if he decides to scramble.
Green threw that incomplete near midfield, intended for Sharp. Stops the clock with 31 seconds to go. Hogs better keep an eye on number 9. They keep it on the ground, and they're going to pick up first down and then some. Washington bursting across the Arkansas plain, all the way down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal with 19 seconds to go. Jordan Shaw. Sharp in motion. Green surveys. Backside pressure. And he wisely throws it out of bounds.
Quarterback is outside the tackle box. The ball landed beyond. It's an incomplete pass.
Green looking into the end zone. Got to do something with it. Makes a move. Fires. Touchdown, Blake Omega. In the first half. And a furious rally at the end of the half by the Razorbacks. Makes it a 1-point contest. Season. Their adage this year is finish. They are playing the long game. Marcel Reed will take it 1st and 10 from Marcel Reed goes through his progression, finds his tight end underneath for a first down out to the 37. Borkature. Well, this is the first home game for the
just declared he wants to be considered for the full-time head coaching job, and his team's playing for him.
Reed stepping up in the pocket, going to take off. Got a good blocker in front of him and real estate. Marcel accelerating down to the 15. He turned loose. A huge run by Marcel Reed.
Arkansas pay.
Longest run this season for him. On the play fake. Late pressure coming into the end zone. Caught and touchdown by Concepcion. That's how you seize the momentum back. The transfer from North Carolina State University with the touchdown catch. 2 big plays. Home team trying to snap that 4-game losing streak. Return from the 5. It's Rodney Hill. And Hill takes it out to the 25-yard line. Keeps playing like that. 28-20. Washington on 1st and 10 between the tackles. Down to the 27-yard line.
Able to score a couple of touchdowns.
Green out of the backfield, incomplete to Washington. You saw Des Rick.
If you need to help.
They're able to contain Howell. High throw complete, but short of the first down. Damian Sanford made the stop on Mike Washington this year of 80 yards. Bailed with the punt. Boy, hesitated. Looked like he was pondering, thinking of taking off. Concepcion with the fair catch back at the 16-yard line. Nonetheless, got to keep him loose. Reed, meanwhile, has hit on his last 7 passes in a row. Make that 8 underneath to number 2, Terry Bussey, all the way out to the 40-yard line. Owens and Morrow in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Morrow. Spins back and brought down after a gain of about 6 by Larry Worth. Play clock down to 5. Reed. And they ran out of real estate down the sideline. Concepcion made the catch, but way out of bounds. Setting up a 3rd down and 4 to go. And a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 10. 15-yard penalties from the previous spot and includes an automatic 1st down.
Wow, roughing. Hey, at least they didn't upgrade it to a misdemeanor.
Yeah, exactly.
Reed.
Flagrant too.
High for Concepcion, who took some smoke on the other end of that from Miguel Mitchell.
Take those shots when you have the opportunity.
That was Reed's first miss in the last 9 attempts. He's going to hand it off to Morrow. Pardon me, E.J. Smith, the son of Emmitt Smith. A couple of yards shy of the first down, picked up 8. Setting up a 3rd down and 2 to the 28 to move the chains. Lorstrom in motion. Smith across the formation, got the first down, put his hat down, and put some heads to bed. Wow, some hard running, imperious stepping by Emmitt Smith, E.J. Smith. Pardon me, 13 yards. Wow.
Offensive line to create the hole.
Reed hands it off again. Smith again down inside the 15 to the 14. Cameron Ball. Reed into the end zone, taking a shot. Incomplete, batted away by Julian Neal. Intended for Concepcion. Q.
Arkansas defensive tackle, 275 pounds.
Owens motions out of the backfield. Middle screen. And stopped up short of the first down. Concepcion made the catch. So the Razorback defense holds, courtesy of Stephen Dix Jr. Bond. They've been imbuing him with confidence all week. Getting his swag back. And it'll be 1st and 10. There's going to be a penalty, so they'll bring it out to the 35-yard line. And
in the country, Taylor Green would be on the podium. Third fastest quarterback in the country.
21.4 is moving. They got to move out of trouble here. And he's brought down at the 37-yard line. Picked up a couple of yards on the run. They're going to run it. And a nice move by Washington to pick up the first down.
They're not perfect. By staying on those blocks, the running backs who are talented can make cuts off of them.
They go empty, 5 receivers. Green, Brown with the catch and the first down. Brought down at the 40-yard line. And they move the sticks again.
It's a Texas is watching, but that means there's spaces for receivers to settle into.
Playing a tempo game, pressure coming. Green outrunning the pressure. Green tiptoes out of bounds at about the 32. Let's see where they spot it.
4 miles an hour at the quarterback position.
Good enough for 8 yards. Gets it out quick. Caught at the 25-yard line. That's Blake. And a flag down right there at the 25.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 2.
Oh, wow.
Half the distance added to the end of the run and includes an automatic first down.
And it tags some more yardage on this play. Hard line. Backs in the offset eye. They give it to the big fella Russell. Puts his hat down and makes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. An 11-yard gain, 1st and goal, Razorbacks. Back. Russell, the deep back, and they punch it in the end zone. Green doing it himself. Razorback score. Four-point football game with 4:28 to go.
Ole Miss on the road at Georgia. No shame there. UNLV losing to Boise. How about Texas Tech? Without their starting quarterback, losing to Arizona State. 5 of its 6 drives today.
Each team with only 1 punt, interestingly enough. Nice run in traffic by Reuben Owens II, who last week in their win against Florida. On the run and over midfield, Reuben Owens.
A lot of guys are on the line of scrimmage for Arkansas. One-on-ones on the outside.
Smith dances between the tackles down to the 45. Picked up 3 yards on the play. Cameron Ball
remains dedicated to the run.
On 2nd and 7. Marcel Reed checks it down out of the backfield. Some hard, determined running by E.J. Smith, who delivered the blow there.
Tell you what, Miguel.
First down and 10, Texas A&M. Reed with a clean pocket. All day to throw. That ball was partially tipped, it looked like, at the line of scrimmage. Craver in motion. Smith on the ground. Great jump cut. Boy, you talk about lateral quickness there and mobility. I think Cameron Ball's ankles. A long 2 to go. Reed gets it out quick. Concepcion with a first down reception just inside the 25-yard line. Marcel Reed moving this offense down the field with metronomic precision right now for the 11-yard gain. It's Smith breaking a couple tackles. Smith, touchdown Aggies. But there's a flag down on the play. Several of them, in fact.
During the run, holding, offense number 1. The 10-yard penalty is enforced from the spot of the foul. After enforcement, it'll repeat first down.
So they're going to take the touchdown off the board. That's Mario Craver.
Yeah, and I'm not sure he needed to. It's down the field. He's on Jordan Young, and he's got him close. And then Jordan Young's trying to disengage and get to the running back.
One's in the backfield. Smith back on the bench. Single back set. Owens sprinting into the end zone. Touchdown. So they get it back on the next play.
And it's a wide open lane for Ruben Owens.
Second rushing touchdown of the season for Owens. Makes it an 11-point game. Mike Washington Jr. in the backfield beside Taylor Green. This is his carry. Put his hat down and picked up about 4 yards on the play. And one thing that's good news for
each of their last 4 games, turnovers have not been a problem.
Green, incomplete near midfield for C.J. Brown. Julio Humphrey in on the coverage. Green out of the shotgun. Escapes. On 3rd and 6, Green completes it to the 45-yard line. First down. Omega Blake.
Down to Taylor Green to get the first down.
16-yard gain. They keep it on the ground. Washington, good straight arm, and tiptoes down the sidelines to the 43-yard line. He told Will Lee that
his receivers time to find some room.
On the slant, complete. Still on his feet. It's Blake with another first down for the Hogs.
I'll tell you what, Mark, the open field tackling in this game has left a lot to be desired.
Washington, the lone back, takes the handoff, trying to get to the edge and chopped down immediately by Dalton Brooks. Well, there's some good form tackling for you, partner.
Yeah,
just as you were saying, right?
We got one.
Wide to the bottom of your screen. Green in the pocket, delivers another strike, complete down to the 12-yard line. Raylan Sharp this time picks up the first down. And this offense in flow state right now with the backs in the offset eye. It goes to Russell. And Russell is brought down and a flag down as well.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 17. The penalty is added to the end of the run, half the distance to goal, and an automatic first down.
It's on Albert Regis. See the hand on the face mask of the ball carrier.
Washington with nowhere to go. That impregnable front for the Aggies making a statement. Albert Regis that time. It'll be 2nd and goal.
5.
Green to pass into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaden Platt. Dos Equis. Washington on the fake, and Jones punches it in. Backs off of life support again. Back to within 1 score, a field goal of Texas A&M. We'll have the football. Concepcion couldn't squeeze it. Was thrown a little bit behind him, but it'll be 2nd down.
Money on Concepcion on those.
Three-yard gain by Owens. They're 4 of 8 on 3rd down. Reed pulls, complete. Let's see where they mark this. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be just shy of the first down, caught by Craver. Smith got hit early, and then on a second surge, enduring, picked up the first down. He took contact early. Might have been friendly fire from Riley.
Well, Justice Boone jacks up Michael Riley into the backfield, and it forces.
That Razorback defense has spent a lot of time on the field. Reed going through his progression. Incomplete for Craver. It'll be 2nd and 10. Reed, one-on-one down the sideline. Is it caught? Roman down there. And they're going to rule it a catch. Kenai Walker there defending, but what a grab by Ashton Bethel-Roman.
Ashton Bethel-Roman, one-on-one. We talked about it earlier. A&M has to test these corners. What a throw by Marcel Reed. Right on the sideline, puts it on the chest plate of the receiver. Looks like he's got firm control, maintains it all the way through. Fantastic catch by Ashton Bethel-Roman.
What big-time throw by Marcel Reed for the number 4 team in the country, trying to remain undefeated. On the jet sweep, getting to the edge, Craver turned it north-south, picked up about 9. Pushed out of bounds by Jordan Young. It'll be 2nd down and short.
To the top.
Reed keeps it. Trying to get to the corner. Brought down out of bounds at the 19-yard line by Stephen Dix Jr. Owens makes the catch and gets the 1st down. A versatile running back making the reception out of the backfield. A 9-play, 60-yard, 3-yard drive so far. They keep it on the ground. And touchdown for Reuben Owens II. That is a soul-sucking touchdown for the opposition. The 2nd rushing, 10 plays, 75 yards, almost 4.5 minutes plus on the clock, and some long faces, lugubrious, prolific backfield. I used to love the box Chevy, that red box Chevy that used to drive around Fayetteville. Always wanted to take a spin at the wheel.
Green's going to need to create a couple more memorable moments if he's going to get his team into this one.
Back to pass. And under pressure, brought down inside the 5 by Deion Hayes, the Pitt and Colorado transfer. Cassius Howell there as well. Taking the snap out of his own end zone right now. Almost got caught with a safety, incomplete. Mike Washington was right there. Who else but Cassius Howell was there with the pressure. He gets double teamed, Roddy, about 75% of the time.
Doesn't look like there's anyone there to help the tackle.
Green out of the end zone. Incomplete for Washington, who dropped it. And it's a quick 3 and out for the Razorbacks.
On the next 2 plays, 4th and 30, you can't go for it.
Devin Bale punting from the back of his own end zone. A high spiral to Concepcion, who has a punt return for a touchdown this year. Won't try it this time. Fair catch, 50 to go. Marcel Reed showing great sovereignty and dominion over this offense. Taking off, great discernment. Marcel accelerating. Touchdown Aggies. But there's a flag down back at the 43.
Holding offense number 71. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, 1st down.
And an exhale from Bobby Petrino. That one's going to come back. 57 yards in all. He'll take it off the board.
And let me tell you, it's going to be the left guard that gets the holding call. Ian Jeffrard has no shot at making this play. I mean, that holding was completely unnecessary. You don't know that as an offensive lineman. You just got your hands there and disengaged. But
remember some of the recent fades late in the season. Their motto this year is finish, and they finished the play defensively that time. Caleb Wooden with the tackle on Reuben Owens II. They've got to get to the Arkansas 47 on the jet sweep. That's Craver. And he's brought down after a gain of about 2. Clock running, rhythm shooter. He's been in rhythm most of the day. Looking to throw again here off the play fake. Incomplete at the 42-yard line. Throw a little bit high for Craver. Let's go down to Quint.
Down 10 with 4 minutes 51 seconds left. Have a little under 4 minutes when they get the ball back now.
Shanks from the 15 on the return. There's a flag down behind the play at the 15-yard line. A 50-yard punt, 12 on the return.
I think the reason Shanks was able to make a move was blocking the back.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team number 21. The penalty's half the distance from the spot of the foul. It'll be first down, Arkansas.
Look like a bee.
Rumble, young man Rumble. Little pressure, they get it out in time to Washington. And they beat the pressure coming out to the 13-yard line. Mike Washington with Green into a tight window, incomplete at the 25. Batted away by Will Lee III, intended for Blake. Washington, nowhere to go. Surrounded like Pharaoh's army. Dayon Hayes, one of the first guys to get there, sets up a 4th down. They need a big miracle, or at least a big play here. Blitz coming, Green trying to escape. Turns the corner, bends that corner, high stepping, still on his feet, Taylor Green at midfield. They get half of the miracle all the way down to the 37 with 2:25 to go and 3 timeouts. A 54-yard gallop.
It will.
Green looking to pass. Can't take a sack, but does back at the 47. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Marco Jones making the sack along with TJ Searcy. On 2nd and 17. Underneath, complete to Jones. Jones close to the first down. Stops the clock with 1:47 to go. Down from the 28. Blitz off the edge, and Green sacked all the way back at the 46-yard line by Dalton Brooks.
I don't know that Taylon Green saw the blitz off the edge. We've seen him spot between plays.
All the way back to the 46. And they're going to blow this dead. A flag on the field.
Arkansas it's going to be a false start on Arkansas. They're going to have to take a timeout to avoid a 10-second runoff.
Great point there, Roddy.
False start, offense number 51. The clock was running at the time of the foul. Texas A&M has elected to enforce the 10-second runoff. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute exactly. The clock will start on the ready for play.
Arkansas is going to
definitely can't take another sack. Aggies have 4 today. Green launches, complete in the middle of the field. Blake still on his feet. Blake shaking and moving down inside the 15. 1st and 10. A 36-yard gain. Green into the end zone. Overshoots his receiver. Cam Shanks. Closely covered by Tyreek Chappelle.
to stop Texas A&M, and you're kind of in a situation where it's tough either way.
Green getting blitzed. This time he escapes. Throws it into the end zone, incomplete. 10, 18 seconds to play. Complete inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Caught by C.J. Brown. Gets rid of it quick. Touchdown to C.J. Brown. They only used up a few seconds on the clock. 10 seconds to go. Starzyk with the extra point. Knocks it through. And it's a 3-point game. 10-second delay because of lightning. So here we go. Looking for the good bounce, but the hands team doing what the hands team should do. Terry Bussey recovering the onside kick for the Aggies with 9 seconds to go. There's a flag on the far side of the field.
Offside, kicking team number 15. The 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down, Texas A&M.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I have a Texas A&M team that's won a 41-40 game. They've won a 16-10 game, and now won a 45-42 game, showing they can win in a lot of different ways. And on a weekend where we saw 5 undefeated teams lose, winning is the most important thing.
7-0 for the first time since 1994. Mike Elko, the head coach, he's not going to celebrate anytime soon. He is focused solely on the long game, in his own words. The adage this year and the credo for the Aggies is finish.